red first. So that's level 1. And again, there's 5 levels of brightness. So I'm going to go through them here. That's 2, 3. It does light up pretty well, and it's the entire reticle that's lit. I know it's kind of hard to see your like BDC, which is your bullet drop compensator, but there are the marks there. I believe we're at 5 there. So now we're off, and then we're going to have green. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know if it's any better off of that or not. Try the red without it. All right, so we have a tree that's over there that's about 100 yards or so away. All right, so that is that tree on the 4 times power. Same tree on the 8 times power. This is the same tree on the 12 times power, and I've adjusted the objective lens there out to 100 yards. And finally, same tree at the 16 times zoom or magnification. So hopefully you could see there how changing your magnification also changes your field of view. Like when we were on the 4 times magnification, you could clearly see the entire tree and on both sides of the tree. But by the time we got to the 16 times, it was really focused on just like one part of the trunk of the tree. I talked about the windage and elevation turrets earlier, but didn't really show them. So to adjust them, you basically just pop up. So there is a click where it actually stops between every single one, and it's very audible. Let's check out the windage. Same thing, those are really nice. I showed that Allen wrench earlier to basically zero out your turrets. They also included like a star bit for your scope mounts. These mounts do have some type of fabric like glued in here to protect the finish of the scope. So I've shown this on other videos, but before you mount your scope, the first thing you should actually do, you can just do this on the top of your rifle, but is to put both of your mounts side by side. And when you look through it, it should make one continuous tube. If you see like differences, like if one is like, if it's not smooth in here, if one is like offset or something like that, you're never going to get your scope zeroed out. These ones look perfectly fine. And if you do find a difference or a problem and you want to upgrade, or you just want to upgrade from these ones, I almost always recommend going with a cantilever style scope mount. So I'm going to share some thoughts on this scope, but just keep in mind my time with it has been very limited. I did not get to the range with this one. This scope is kind of intended for longer range shooting. Sure, you could shoot at 50 yards or 100 yards with it, but it's probably really intended for 200 to 1,000 yards. It's also kind of intended for wide open spaces like fields and stuff like that. Probably not the best choice if you're going to be in the woods a lot. It seems to be